The new Red Dead Online update features the best bonuses we've ever had in-game, and for an entire month you have the ability to earn double money and XP on all bounty hunter missions, call to arms maps, trader sales, moonshiner sales, and even triple gold and money in select showdown modes. Today on the show, I'll be giving you the ultimate money-making guide for this game so that you can end this month with almost 123,000 extra dollars in your account, and trust me, it will take little to no effort at all for this money. So strap in because we have a lot to talk about. So if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it, and if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So I want to divide this video into specific parts which you can skim through by checking the timestamps on the video playback bar or in the description, just in case there's bits and pieces you already know. But for those who want a step-by-step guide, let's begin. This video is going to be longer than my usual one, so I do apologize about that. But starting off, sort of unrelated to the rest of what we will be talking about, to take advantage of the Showdown gold and money bonuses, you'll need to participate in either the Featured Series or Elimination Series modes, and it's basically as simple as that. Each match lasts around 9 minutes, and that's a lot of money, gold, and XP accumulating over time. You just need to be present when the match ends to get your payouts. But not everyone likes PvP, of course, and that's where I would argue the better and much more lucrative money-making strategies come into play. Also, this video is a more advanced guide for advanced players, and it would take literally an hour to go over every single detail of why one strategy is better than another, and why, I mention certain things and don't mention others, but I promise everything will come together by the end, so keep that in mind as we go through each bonus and grinding method. Call to Arms double money is extremely lucrative, and while it is important to get to wave 10 to receive the completion bonus, which is the majority of the payout, another viable strategy for money making in Call to Arms is completing 6 or 7 waves, and once the war wagons start spawning, just kill your character and you'll fail the mission. But instead of abandoning the job where you'll need to wait 48 minutes to start another Call to Arms mode, simply replay that Call to Arms and you'll start from wave 1 again. You'll earn the hundreds of dollars and also skip that 48-minute cooldown. You can take it to any wave you want, but the higher waves just take too long to complete for the money you're making unless you go all the way to complete wave 10, so you might as well just farm those early rounds with double money in a short amount of time for easy money this month. Let's now move into the very beginning for roles. You log into Red Dead Online and spawn at your camp. Your trader and moonshiner businesses have not produced anything yet, but you do have enough materials and supplies ready to go. I'll have a very specific order of how you can go about this at the end of this video, but for now, let's break down the best money making strategies for each role. And starting with the bounty hunter role, you can feel free to enjoy some free roam bounties or infamous bounties if you do not have other roles, or if you just want to experience a different type of fun every now and again. 10 minutes spent on infamous bounties will net you $67.50 with this double money, so that's pretty decent per mission. But the real focus here is the amazing money opportunities with legendary bounties. You reach the pay cap for money, gold, and XP on missions after 30 minutes. So for example, if you spend 30 minutes on any top tier legendary bounty, which includes Etta Doyle, Red Ben Clemson, Virgil Edwards, or Tobin Winfield, you can earn upwards of $452. Red Ben Clemson can actually net you a little bit more if you have a posse, but Etta Doyle will probably be the easiest, as you could basically just capture her and bring her to jail. What I recommend is you take 10 minutes on any and every legendary bounty you do. That's upwards of $258 in only 10 minutes on the bounty, which is $32 more than spending 30 minutes on the exact same legendary bounty during a time where there is no bonus on legendary bounty payouts. Now, if you want to farm legendary bounties, it's still very viable. Just keep in mind you do have a 48-minute cooldown timer before you can start another once you finish one. Moving on to the trader role, it's important you focus on 100 good deliveries at a long distance. These will net you $1,250, and you can do one of these basically once every 4 hours or so. If you just added up the time it takes to produce goods, it averages out to 2 minutes per good produced, which is 200 minutes for 100 goods, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes total. Add in long distance delivery times, resupply times, and other wasted efficiency and round numbers, it's about 4 hours if you stay on schedule and be decisive with your time. The best way to accumulate materials for trader is by hunting legendary animals during Harriet sighting missions. Just target those easy and fast legendary animals like the banded gator, Anami elk, Milk Coyote, Ruddy Moose, and the Rutile Horn Ram for anywhere between 30 to 50 materials for trader, and all these missions could take you less than a couple minutes each. Most will actually only take you about 2 minutes total anyway. Feel free to reference the legendary animals chart linked down in the description below as well, so you can see each legendary animal's value in terms of dollars and materials it crypts if you decide to turn in the entire carcass, skin it and keep the pelt and donate it, sell it to the butcher, whatever. Every 50 minutes you'll return to camp to buy more supplies and run another legendary bounty right after, because the 48-minute cooldown should be finished by that point. And for the Moonshiner role, most players will produce the best moonshine flavors that pay the most and leave it at that, but I propose an alternative for those who want even more significant gains. I highly recommend you make Berry Cobbler Moonshine for a few reasons. For one, it's because the buyer is virtually always available. While it is 2-star moonshine and you can make up to $494 per cell with the 3-star special recipes, there's a few problems you're gonna run into with that one. One, these recipes take antique alcohol collectibles or wildflowers, which means you'll have less for those for your collection sets, and you'll only make an extra few dollars using them in moonshine batches compared to selling them in the collection sets to Madame Nazar, so it's not that much better, and the profit margins are not that much greater and don't really outweigh the benefits of making that moonshine. But the big problem here is that all recipes, except for one, won't have a guaranteed buyer when your shine is ready. That means you're gonna, you may sell shine and it's gonna take a while until that buyer is ready because you have to wait for the buyer list to actually refresh. With Berry Cobbler, that is the exception. Appleberry Crumb used to be the recipe that you would want to do for the same benefit, but that was changed with the Naturalist update last year, and now Berry Cobbler is the moonshine recipe to make if you want a reliable buyer. I've done well over 850 moonshine cells since last year, since this was changed, and the Berry Cobbler buyer was only unavailable once from all of these runs. So it's not a 100% perfect guarantee, but it's 99.999 repeating percent, and the chance of getting unlucky with a buyer that's not available is so low, don't even worry about it. If you do get unlucky, well, the list will refresh soon enough and it will be just like normal if you were making any other moonshine recipe anyway. But I think with all the times players wait for their 3-star buyers, 10 minutes here wasted, 30 minutes there, sometimes they even forget to sell the moonshine after they waste money fast traveling back to the shack to sell their moonshine when the game notifies them it's ready. I've been selling Berry Cobbler basically once every hour while I play this game and just stacking cash. So that's each money-making strategy individually that you could take advantage of this month. A healthy mix of legendary bounties, trader cells, and moonshine cells. You can allocate as much time or as little time as you want, but with my money-making strategy here, the potential payouts, if you follow the steps I'm about to mention, average out as follows. 4 Berry Cobbler moonshine sales per day will net you $1,808. 1 trader cell every 4 hours of playtime will net you $1,250, and 4 legendary bounties done each time you buy supplies for trader will net you $1,032 total. In total, in only 4 hours of playtime, or between 4 to 5 hours, you're looking at $4,090. And like I said, it could take a little more or a little less time depending on how many other distractions you fall for in the meantime, but we're talking raw numbers here in terms of payouts. From the day this Christmas update went live on Tuesday to the day these bonuses expire January 5th, you're looking at a total of $122,700. That's basically the dream of the perfect money-making achievement for this event month, but like I said, before you do any mix of activities, you also don't need to play for 4 hours a day for the $122,000. $122,700 in only 150 hours of playtime in a month is pretty sweet, but again, people have jobs, family, friends, and obviously can't play the game that much, and it's silly to expect anyone to. But think about this, you can AFK farm most of these activities. Trader and Moonshiner productions just require you to be in a free roam lobby, so if you sit in your Moonshine shack, you won't get kicked from the game, just like if you opened your catalog or you stayed in the Trader Role Butcher's Table menu where it shows you your materials production and your goods, for example. All of that stuff works. The only active playtime here is required for the deliveries that you go on themselves with the Moonshine and Trader goods, and then of course the legendary bounties if you choose to farm those as well, and also farming legendary animals for your trader materials. So realistically, you're only looking at about 40 or so hours of actual playtime here, and the rest is you just staying logged into the game. Now, I know this video may have seemed scattered and not very clear, so let's break down the step-by-step process so you know exactly how to navigate these amazing bonuses. Step 1, log in and spawn at camp. Step 2, buy supplies for trader. Step 3, run a top tier legendary bounty. Virgil Edwards, Tobin Winfield, Red Ben Clemson, or Etta Doyle. Step 4, go to your moonshine shack and start moonshine productions. Step 5, wait until another trader resupply is necessary in 50 minutes. Step 6, buy supplies again. Step 7, run another legendary bounty. Step 8, sell your moonshine when you're back to free roam. Step 9, run a couple easy naturalist missions to stay stocked up on trader materials, and you're going to rinse and repeat those 9 steps. Accumulate animal carcasses, pelts, legendary animals as you see fit for trader, but that's my step-by-step process, so you can make over $122,000 in less than 50 real-life hours of playtime this month. I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes long, but sometimes an in-depth money-making guide such as this for an amazing money-making and month-long opportunity requires more careful time spent on the details. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I think we're going to wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. I know I sound like I'm talking really fast in this video. I wanted to get this as short as possible, and I honestly was expecting it to take probably like 15 minutes or so, but after I trim down all the mistakes and audio cues, you're gonna have a nice video here. So we consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.